Guys, welcome back to Tasty Tailgating presented by Pepsi. Today, we're making a hot honey lemon pepper chicken sandwich. Boy, that's a mouthful. Let's get cooking. Okay guys, lemon pepper and hot honey. Who doesn't like it? A little bit of spice, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of fresh lemon. We got our chicken thighs, okay? Beautiful chicken thighs. That's the perfect thing for a chicken sandwich. The chicken thighs are the right size, the right shape. Egg wash, we're doing a standard breading. We got the egg wash here, and then panko breadcrumbs. Now, if you want, you can use like cornflake cereal. I saw that in the store. I was like, oh, cornflakes would be good, but I didn't need a whole box of cornflakes. So I'm using panko. That's my breading of choice whenever I'm doing fried chicken sandwiches. And that's pretty much it. We'll make the sauce on the fly, but we're gonna start by getting these all breaded up and ready to go. Actually, we're gonna make a quick slaw. It's in between a slaw and a pickle that's gonna go on top. So what I have is an English cucumber. English cucumbers are great. They have less seeds and the skin on the outside isn't as thick. So you don't have to worry about peeling it. And then I have a shallot, 2 radishes here, jalapeno. Lemons we're gonna save for the sauce. That's gonna come into play later. So let's get these all sliced. And then this way this can quickly pickle and start to get going while we're making our fried chicken. I'm gonna go a little bit of cucumber. Don't need the whole thing. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Now I always say, be careful when you're using a mandolin. It's very easy to cut yourself. What happens, last time I used this, took my pinky off. Not literally, but a good chunk of it, gone. So, lesson learned, it happens to everyone. All right, that's plenty. A little bit of radish. Big fan of radish, it's good, you get a nice crunch. Especially if you slice it thin, you're not gonna be disappointed with a radish. Let's go 2 radishes. And then just for a little bit of spice in here, some jalapeno, but we're not gonna go crazy. Maybe, there we go, that's it. Just a little bit of jalapeno. You want this to be too spicy because we're doing hot honey, we're doing some other spices in here. Jalapeno doesn't have to go crazy. And then shallot, same thing, thinly slice that. It's on the mandolin. There we go, nice thin shallot slices, look at that. Beautiful. Now to this, some salt, honey, or you can use sugar. Regular honey though, not hot honey in this. We don't want this to be too spicy. I got 2 different kinds of vinegars. I have a citrus champagne vinegar here, but you can use a rice wine vinegar, you can use a white vinegar. The vinegar doesn't really matter. This is gonna have just a nice little fruitiness in it. And then I have this too, which is tangerine. This is pretty sweet. So a little tangerine vinegar, but any old vinegar will work. Even balsamic vinegar is gonna be fine. Champagne vinegar. This is just gonna quickly start to pickle while we make the rest of the sandwich. We're gonna close this off, put some pepper in here. Okay, that should be good right there. Maybe a dash, do a dash of soy sauce. All right, now, give this a shake. And this is gonna be a nice little crunchy topping on the sandwich. All right, this is gonna sit off to the side. We'll move on to the chicken. All right, chicken thighs, egg, breading. So the chicken thighs right here, just gonna do a little bit of a dredge, just some flour to help everything stick. A little bit of salt, and I have this lemon pepper seasoning. You can find this in any grocery store. It's just a pre-mix. It has like some dehydrated lemon, some pepper, obviously, a little garlic powder, onion powder, I believe. You don't need it. You can make this yourself. You can use fresh lemon zest like I'm gonna do here too, but I'm gonna use a mix. Just a little bit in that dredge, and just a little bit in that breadcrumb as well. Once these are lightly floured, you don't just shake them off. Gonna go into the egg, goes a flip. Put a little bit of salt. Season your breadcrumbs too. Season all the way through. Salt on the breadcrumbs. And then here, make sure you get egg everywhere, especially with thighs. There's a lot of like little nooks and crannies where they take the bone out. So just get all that covered, drain it off. Boom, plop it down. That's a perfect looking one right there. Switch hands too. This one that's using all the eggs, it's gonna be their wet hand. And when you go to bread it, switch to your dry, clean hand. Keeps it from getting messy. If you use this hand, fine, but it's gonna be, it's like you're breading your own hand at that point. You don't want that. Really press in though. Okay, those are looking good. Look at that, perfect amount of egg, perfect amount of breadcrumb. Love to see that. Okay, now we're gonna fry these. You want your fryer around 350, 375. Easiest way to do that is just get a thermometer, but if you don't have a thermometer, you can always get a little piece of the breadcrumbs, drop them in, or take a wooden spoon, put the spoon in, and see if it starts to bubble up around the wood. That means you're good to go. That's the sign you're looking for. Chopstick, wooden spoon, perfect. Go ahead and drop these guys in. And right there, that's the sound too. Once you hear that sound, you know you're frying, you're good. Okay, while those are frying away, we can start with our sauce. So that, we're gonna take a lemon, go with about 2 tablespoons of butter. Let's check on our chicken here, give this a flip. Look at that color, beautiful. Oh my God. I should have said this earlier, you can do all this in an air fryer, that's totally fine. Just the step where you put it in the oil, you put it in the air fryer, give it a spray with a little bit of oil on the outside, pop it in your air fryer, you're good to go. Moving on. I'm gonna do a quick chop on these. Just quick minced garlic. All right, garlic in the butter. You take the zest of a lemon, that's going in too. When you're zesting, just take your microplane and roll, don't go back and forth. This way you'll get the least amount of pith as you just roll around. It's very strong though, you need that much. I'm gonna go put maybe half a lemon zest. You can smell already though, that freshness of the zest. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, lemon pepper. These are looking great. I mean, come on. That's gonna be so good. That one, look at that. That's like an octopus. Look how gnarly that looks too. Okay, butter, garlic, lemon zest. Go with a little bit of regular honey. And then our hot honey. Now this is optional. If you don't like the spice, go all honey. Totally fine. I happen to like the spice. And then some soy sauce. It's really not that complicated here. Black pepper, let this combine. And then we're gonna add the fresh lemon juice in right at the end. If you put the lemon juice in too early, I find that it can get kind of like a little metallic. It can taste a little bit like cleaning supplies if you cook fresh lemon juice for too long. So I'm gonna add it right at the end just so it keeps it super, super fresh. So we'll let this go, let that sugar bubble away, and we'll have our lemon pepper sauce. You want it to be pretty thick. Ooh, that's really good. Oh my God. Okay, now, give the lemon a little roll, just so the seeds don't get in there. Clean hands, squeeze through the hands, catch those seeds. Now we're gonna really let this reduce, start to thicken up. All right, while that's going, I'm just gonna get a bun toasting here. Butter, a little brioche bun. Okay, that sauce is nice and thick now. Get that bun toasting. Go ahead, take our chicken, just go right into that. Give that a shake. Make sure everything gets nice and coated in there. Yes. All right, chicken comes off here. I mean, come on, perfectly cooked. All right, toasted bun. Little QP mayonnaise, simple. The beautiful piece of chicken right on top. And then we finish, look at that. Look how nice and pickled everything is in there. Finish with a little bit of that pickle, that radish, that cucumber. All right, bun goes on top. Big K, you wanna try it? All right, there's your half. Guys, remember, of course, every crave-worthy bite, better with Pepsi. Pepsi Zero Sugar. It's my drink of choice. What do you think?
That's incredible. Oh man. That's so good.
Guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of Tasty Tailgating. We'll see you next time. Peace.